Hello once again, this is Javis White with Seeker'sHouse, and this is another video in the series on how to astral project. This video is all about travel tools, astral travel tools. I made this video because I realize that everyone is different, and some people will be more naturally inclined to astral project, but some people will really go their whole life and never have this experience. So for those who want the experience but find it difficult after trying several times, I would definitely try it without any tools first and see what you can do. But if you still need help, there are metaphysical tools that could assist you, and they would be the three things I got here. Crystals can basically help by keeping your energy system open and working properly, because you do definitely want a healthy working, third eye and pineal gland. This is greatly needed for any type of, higher energy work. And clear quartz would be a good stone to have handy as dealing with the crown chakra, and this is the master crystal. And amethyst is also great for the third eye chakra and the crown chakra, and keeping those open. And I've also had some pretty interesting experience with stones of an extraterrestrial origin, and these would be known as tektites. And these are actually stones that do come from outer space in meteors that travel to the earth and hit the earth and leave deposits. Motivite is a very popular one, and these will help, I guess, because of their origin and where they come from. But the only thing I would caution with these extraterrestrial stones is you may want to kind of hold off on these and have some experience, because these stones can be powerful, as I've learned, and you want to make sure you're ready for these. Another thing with the extraterrestrial stones and the tektites is that they cost a lot more money than most stones. If you have a small piece of stone that of any other kind that you may have paid $10 for motivite, it may be 60 or 75 bucks. So it's a big difference. And the second aid is audio travel tools, and you want to find what's known as binaural rhythms, or some people call them binaural beats. And you need headphones, stereo headphones, that can play two different sounds, a different sound on each side. I use some from a company called iDoser, I believe, but there are several other companies who make them. You just have to kind of look them up. But these can definitely help alter the consciousness in the brain, and I've used these and I've gotten some pretty cool results from them, so I would recommend them. And the third travel tool is actually diet. And I don't want to scare anyone with this, because I'm not gonna sit down here and list any particular diet that I want anyone to eat, but it's just some things to keep in mind. You want to keep the pineal gland healthy, and yes, there are certain things that we can eat and consume which are usually very unnatural things, artificial things like certain sweeteners and just chemicals and dyes and stuff that is in a lot of food that will definitely damage this system, responsible for, I guess, a lot of spiritual enlightenment. And so you want to take care of this system, and you will have a much easier time. You even have like certain people who don't dream at all, and that's a very clear sign that they probably damaged some of this, some systems inside of them with their diet. And also, diet is important because, like I said in the other video, you do want to have energy. And if your body is heavily weighted down with a bunch of heavy, greasy foods and a lot of meats that is pretty difficult for our bodies to digest, you may use all of your energy laying there digesting versus traveling and doing things of a higher nature. So I have read that a lot of people kind of like to fast maybe the last meal or the last 2 meals a day if they plan on astral projecting. I would actually recommend for your last meal that you actually eat some foods that would give you energy. Certain just raw fruits and veggies, or certain herbs that when you lay down and they're breaking down, once that process is kind of happening, they're actually releasing energy to you, so you have added energy that you normally wouldn't have. That's actually what I would recommend. But these are just a couple of travel aids for those out there who are trying and maybe having blocks. Try a few of these, see what they work, see if they work. Let me know what you think about them, and I'll just see you guys on the next video. Thanks.